Hi.
Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to make about this video. Welcome, my dazzling darlings. Dice with Gem here, and today is a very special day for me, believe it or not, because today we have managed to hit 5K subscribers, which, to be honest, is kind of surprising for me, because normally I would probably think about getting 5K subscribers like years from now, but surprisingly, I got it. So, here we are, a 5K special, and to be honest, I don't know what to make about. So I'll just do the normal, the normal stuff that people do.
Thank you all so much for the 5K subscribers. This really means a lot to me.
No, I'm not gonna do it like that. Here's what I'm gonna do. Thank you all so much for the 5K subscribers. What started as something totally a gamble, now it's just a reality, and to be honest, I'm a little dumbfounded because I wasn't expecting to hit 5K subscribers, but here we are, we got it, we succeeded. Now let's try to reach the 10K, which may take actually 20 years. But without further ado, we've managed to finally reach it, we finally managed to overcome it, and yet I still got a lot of empty promises I gotta try to complete, and that is literally on its own. So, if you're all confused about those empty promises, allow me to elaborate or refresh your all's memory. Promise number 1. Darkwood and Persona 5. So believe it or not, I made a video a while back that explains that I'm going to be trying to play 2 games called Darkwood, which is I'm already trying to finish, and Persona 5 Strikers. So believe it or not, this game is still in development, but I have to get a new Elgato game capture, chat link, and I definitely need to clean up my room. Would you believe that I'm trying to actually do some spring cleaning in the dead of winter? Yeah, it's basically a mess, so that happened. But I am trying to actually get those 2 done, and I will. Believe it or not, I'm actually trying to complete Darkwood as we speak. So I'm trying to actually figure out what areas I need to go in order to get the last item that I need. I'm also thinking about, I'm trying to order a chat link and the Elgato game capture, a better one, so that way I can play the PS4 again. Next, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more Let's Plays. The next one I'm thinking about doing is a game called White Day, Mad Father, Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I already did Ori and the Blind Forest, so the Will of the Wisp is coming very soon. Yay! And hopefully, another Let's Play that people seem to have looked in the past, but was vanished quite quick, Back 4 Blood. That one I'm thinking about doing. And hopefully, I can actually play it with someone. Promise number 2. The after school lesson series. Now, believe it or not, months ago, I was actually doing I was thinking about doing some animations to help expand my channel a bit. Well, that was actually the whole idea. However, I run into a few roadblocks. So, I was using a studio called Vroid, which, believe it or not, is actually quite confusing to use, but in time I was able to figure it out. It's something that I enjoy. I was able to finally create my own characters. I was finally able to explore my inner art, my inner artistic style, but there's one fatal flaw, one that's been holding me back for months. And believe it or not, it's the stage development. So I've been trying to find ways of actually making an NMD stage for Vroid, because apparently Vroid is the only one that can actually work with MMD, and I wanted to do something that is for amateurs until I can actually go to something better. Blender, they say it's easy, but the reason why it was difficult for me to fully understand how it works is because of all the hotkeys that you have to learn, and honestly, my mind just literally blew a fuse just at the first video lesson. I kid you not. So basically, I'm thinking about doing MMD because it'll be like a beginner tutorial, but the problem is I don't have the maps. So, what do I do? You may ask. Well, believe it or not, I found a counter to this. I installed an app called Sweet Home 3D to help me make the maps that I need, like the schoolroom. Well, let me put it this way. The app worked to its promise, but there was no videos that actually can describe on how to transfer the file to MMD, and apparently I literally looked for a video that'll actually help explain this. Nothing. The video literally dates back all the way to 2017, and I'm like, girl, you're kidding. So yeah, I followed a YouTuber by the name of Snow Angel. Snow Angel, is that her name? I forgot it. I'm bad with names. That's why I call everybody darlings. I mean, if you don't know the name, just call them darlings because it actually saves time and actually saves a lot of confusion. Okay, I'm just gonna go look this up now. Okay, so basically her name is... Well, I actually follow a lot of tutorials from other people's, like a girl by the name of... Okay, so the girl that I'm actually following for tutorials is a girl named Kana Kana-chan. Snow Angel. She's a VTuber, and some of her tutorials are actually very helpful. A little on the long side, but that's because she's actually doing, like, live streams for the tutorials, and that's actually really good, because normally you have questions that are literally, like, difficult to ask, and they're really good to ask, but Kana-chan. I'll just call her Kana-chan. Kana-chan. I'm losing my tongue. Kana-chan. Subscribe to her. Help her. Give her 1K subscribers, because apparently she's at 909. Give her the support she needs and the love. And Kana, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I keep pronouncing your name wrong, but do yourself a favor. Do not make yourself feel so low, because honestly, if you're able to pull this off, you're going places. You're going to go places soon. Just stick to it. Keep on trucking. I'm just going to move on to my life. And plus, there was another VTuber who also does tutorials about Vroid. So there's also another character who actually does tutorials about Vroid to Blender, and also a lot of other tutorials. Her name is Argama Witch, and apparently, even I gotta admit, some of her tutorials are very helpful, but as time progressed, she was able to create like a lot, and I mean a lot, of tutorials about how to use Vroid, how to use Blender, Unity. I recommend going to her channel and actually subscribe to her and actually watch some of her tutorials. They are actually really helpful. These are the little shout out videos, so click up here to click over there to check some of their cards. Go to Argon Witch and actually subscribe to her. Go to Kana-chan, subscribe to her. Give them support. They need it because they are good. And that's no lie. They're actually really helpful. Okay, now those are the two of the promises that I have failed to keep, but I am trying to keep them. I am trying to actually get that. Now, the third promise is that I am trying to do some more reaction videos, but let's be honest here. The reaction genre is starting to get a little over-relied, to be honest. And as I think about it, reaction videos are good to help popularize some other videos, but you have to ask yourself, is this what I want my channel to be remembered? So that's why I wanted to do something different. I wanted to move on to something bigger. I wanted to do something greater. I wanted to actually do something that I enjoy, something that I like, find help that I can actually hire to actually help me with my dream, but you can't rely on everyone 24/7, so you gotta do things yourself. So that I will do all the way to 1,000. When I reach to 1,000 reaction videos, no more. No more reaction videos. No more nothing. No more nothing. Because I need to move on to something greater, to something bigger, to something better. I can't do the same thing 24/7. There's only so much I can do with reaction videos until it's over. The reaction genre is slowly dying. It may be getting stronger now, but in the near future, copyright strikes, literally everything that YouTube is striking, you can't deny that these are literally slapping the living daylight out of reaction people. And not to mention, some kids are actually watching this. I try not to make kids watch this because I know that anything that the video says or I say, they can just mimic it and I get blamed for it. You can't deny that this is starting to get out of control. You know it, I know it, but nobody wants to admit it. I need to admit it because I can't rely on this 24/7. I need to move on to something bigger. I need to move on to something that could actually help me get a solid foundation. Reaction videos, it's only a matter of time before the YouTube demonetization beaver just chucks on the wood of reaction videos. It cannot last forever. I even got a strike on one of the reaction videos, and I just realized it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before something else comes. It'll be only for a few. It'll hit whenever. It'll hit like a thief in the night. Nobody will see it coming. I need to prepare myself for something bigger. I need to prepare myself for something different. And this is why I wanted to do animations, because this is actually, I've always been fascinated by the artwork, by the storyline, and the music. Even VisiPop, her videos are great. I can't deny that some of her animations are actually really awesome, but I don't like the fact that they add music every single video. But then again, this is her style. If she wants to add a music to at least one video, I can understand that completely. But I don't like that because apparently it kind of like hurts the feeling of some musicals. Some musicals actually happen in like 5 to 10 to 15 minutes. But then again, this is VisiPop we're talking about. Her style is different. She likes music. She likes animation. So she can combine them both. But she's just a prime example. She's doing something completely different. She's doing something that nobody ever thought about. That's why I use her as an inspiration, because she's actually really good at what she does, and she enjoys it. Look at where I am with reaction videos. They're not gonna last forever. She's doing something that lasts forever. Me, no. And it's possible. So that's why I wanted to change it something big to something different. Now, I know this video seems like a downfall, but there is a silver lining to this video. I am trying to do live streams. Now, believe it or not, I've been trying to do live streams for a while now, but with so much is going on, even my mother is sick with COVID right now. I have the shots, both of them. I'm fully vaccinated, but my mother, she's sick. She's not feeling well, so that's why some videos are going to be a little delayed, because my mother is going to be sick. It's going to be hard for me to actually properly record, because I record when I'm alone. When I'm alone or at night, because that's when I'm mostly alone. That's when I'm mostly private. So that's what I gotta do. See what I mean? Not to mention, it's really difficult when you live with parents. But if you all know my pain, then you all understand. Next big update that happened to my channel that I think you all will be happy to know. Basically, I and my friend have made a Discord server. Now, believe it or not, if any of you remembered, I made a Discord server called Guild Yggdrasil because I wanted to be a live tree. Now, I had to destroy it because apparently it was, how should I say it? It was boring. A lot of people left because it was boring, it was inactive, so I decided to just start it over. So when I reached to a certain amount of subscribers, when I reached to a certain help or an ideal, I was able to actually recreate the server and actually make a new one. But sadly, some of the bots have updated, and apparently things have gotten harder for the bots, so I can't use them, so I had to improvise. So the server is up, Stardust Studios. The link will be in the description box down below. If you want to join, it'll be unlimited. I'll make sure of that. And also, I'm trying to actually find ways to make this more active, so if you all want to come back and join, I would really appreciate that, but that's your choice. If you feel like you're not going to join now, wait later when it gets a little stronger, when it gets a little more solid, like a solid foundation. That I can understand. I can understand if you don't want to join a server that's boring or dull or just empty. I can understand that completely. No one's forcing you. But the link is there when you need it. Okay, so that's the stuff that I'm doing for my 5K special. Thanking you all for everything you've done for me, telling you all the empty promises I'm trying my best to keep, but also trying to finish. And also some small minor updates that could really help change or make a huge impact. So thank you all so much for watching this episode. It really means a lot to me. If you subscribe today, it's totally free. Just click on the red button there. It's just easy. You just get notifications of my videos. I'll try to post it every time I can. But basically that's it. Also, press that like button. Really means a lot to me if you do that. It really means a lot to me if you share this video with your friends. But sadly, we all know that it can only go so far. So, thank you all so much for watching. It really means a lot to me if you do that. And my dazzling darlings, this is the beginning and an end of a chapter. So don't be sad that things are gonna go by. Just be glad they happened. Some things have got to end, so another thing could happen. Think of it as the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Don't think of it as something as negative. Think of something as positive. And without further ado, it's time for me to go because this video is literally 16 minutes long. I'll see you all in the next coming video, and thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Stay shining, my dazzling darlings. Stay shining and shine bright.